Try twisting it? Like the actual lens?
That's alright.
You grab the other webcam and put there behind your paper towels.
Yeah. Is it? Or is it Essence?
What?
Is Essence still around?
Unplug that and move it aside or whatever.
You didn't play with us.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
We did Stormking's Thunder.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of. Not really. Oh, like, really?
Storm King's Thunder
I could see White Ring. Ascend from. Now you have to go to the webcam. So in that little.
What do I press?
Double click it. And then the top, like, pop down menu above, like right below where the webcam is showing. Yep.
There's Lazel. Oh my god. I'm loving all the D&D sets.
Nope, that's not the right one. That's the laptop webcam.
There we go.
Hello. Sorry about that.
Technical difficulties.
We only kind of know what we're doing.
That is bad.
Hello, and welcome back to our Tavern Tabletop. We don't have any sponsors, because we're broke bitches.
Yep.
But hey, I'd love to shout out your brands or products for a little.
Let us sponsor you.
So, I mean,
That's not how it works. Please sponsor us.
yeah, don't let it. We cannot.
We'll do
sponsor
free
you.
sponsorship.
Except we won't, because that's illegal.
That's illegal.
Under the desk.
No comment.
It's advertising, not hand jobs. Anyways, so I guess let's just get into it with what happened last session.
And let's do.
We were in a dungeon with some other.
What happened in the actual last session of this?
Harkon broke up with his. Well, he left his girl behind, who was also a dragon girl. We departed the dragon village.
We finished up everything that had to be done in the Dragon Village. We made a drug deal.
I got some new clothes. It was nice.
And then we were kindly escorted off the premises by security.
That drug deal was intense.
I think it went fine.
That did not. I expected none of that, but that's how it happens.
We
Sometimes.
got so lost, we ended up in a drug deal.
I think we found it the right way.
To recap the end of the last session, you were escorted from the Barranca to on towards further down south towards the Barren crust. You are still, as of landing and making camp, about a 2 days walk, and that is where you ended as you all come to consciousness. You start breathing again. But the sun has risen. It's probably like 8:30 or 9 in the morning. What would you like to do?
Well, gentlemen, where are we headed next?
I think we're still on the way.
We should at least get breakfast.
I'm afraid this is where I must part ways with you all.
I thought you was gonna take us the entire way.
No, I am needed elsewhere, and I trust in your ability to walk across the desert.
Oh. Well, I don't, but...
He just puts his hand on your shoulder. You must have faith in yourself, old chum. But for now, toodaloo. And he kind of like with his cane, gives you like a salute, and turns around and begins walking. And as he's walking away, you see him shift into his dragon form and into the air.
That's part way there. Better than.
Right now, you're next to this like rough natural stone formation
that would have been better.
Yeah.
But
that you had kind of like made a camp in.
Alright, nice spot. Alright.
breakfast first.
And he gave you directions. He said, walk straight that way.
Just
Yeah.
straight.
Yeah.
Does anyone have a compass?
Who needs a compass when you have a ranger?
Oh.
If we just keep our arm pointed in one direction the whole time.
What's your experience
Yeah.
in finding your way in the desert?
They're fucking annoying.
Because I'm a little nervous about going in the desert.
I don't have any experience in the desert, but I know my way.
In the desert.
You see the sun?
He has a magnet in his head.
You see the sun?
Always.
Yes. Well, the sun goes
But
from rises in the west, sets in the east.
I will trust that you will lead us.
So which way are we going?
I die in the desert.
Going that way.
That's north.
I point in the way that George pointed.
yeah.
So we're going
It's-
that way.
You guess it's south.
Yeah.
Like it's due south.
Well, it's morning. It's
Well,
only gonna get
I,
hotter.
Well, I assume that, you all have rides or can make one.
Can I?
Sure.
Smollo just slowly turns his head to you.
I could use a ride.
Right.
My ride is.
Can I guess
with a horse
about-
and it's gone now.
You did have those war horses earlier.
I did. So I'm trying to figure out who needs one, who can make one.
Need.
There's one. There's two.
What do you ride?
I don't know. Probably just gonna walk.
Well, I'd rather get to the desert faster. Can you make horses or something?
I can.
You made
It
horses last time.
It lasts an hour.
Oh, it lasts an hour.
Well,
See something.
Use them for an hour.
Power to the desert, at least for an hour. That's better than nothing. What kind of? Is that going to take a lot of your power? I mean, is that going to waste a lot of?
I can manifest them for 2 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We suddenly become an episode of Sailor Moon.
Apparently we're trying. That's a lullaby.
I didn't choose.
I'll just picture Harkon in his magical girl transformations.
And so I can manifest these horses for about an hour at a time. I could do that twice. So about at the end of the hour, we will need to stop, get off the horses, let them disappear, and I will activate it again. If we do not get off the horses, at the end of the hour, momentum will shift us forward, and we will be eating sand. So remember,
Does it what happen?
I will let you know.
Sundial?
No. Who
Alright.
carries one of those wraps?
Hawkinson.
Pocket sand.
Alright, well, that sounds like the best plan then. I figure we just get on some horses and then ride for 59 minutes and then hop off and then go from there.
Yes. So then I need something for more horses.
Okay. Orly, you slap your crystal into this little sound device that you have, and it starts playing.
Okay, I can do that 3 times actually.
Oh god, what's the name of that Bon Jovi song? Wanted Dead or Alive. But yeah, you set off into the desert on your 4 they're war horses, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So their speed is 50 feet.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, you make pretty good time in an hour. I mean, it's hard to tell because you know it's a barren desert.
Right.
But you feel like you're making good headway. You dismount, or is anybody gonna continue riding past the hour mark and attempt to roll ever so slightly forward? No? Okay.
We
With this
got-
party, I have to ask.
It's tempting, but
Yeah, you all dismount and remount as the horses appear once more. Somebody go ahead and roll a d12.
11.
Nice.
Okay.
All right, Tarrasque appears.
You continue riding. Another hour passes uneventful.
So before we actually started, me and him were talking, and he was like, "All right, I got your encounters for today. 1 through 12 is going to be a Tarrasque appears. On 12, you're clear." So it was like,
1 through 12 Tarrasque.
No, 1 through
no, 1
11
through
is
11 was
Tarrasque.
Tarrasque.
12 is clear.
Did I say 1 through 12?
Yes.
Oh. Well, yeah.
No, 1 through 11 is Tarrasque, 12 you're clear, so go ahead and roll a d10.
Okay.
But no,
a D4 just because you can't get any close.
You ride, continuing this. How many times can you do this?
I can do this.
3.
See, the first time I did it, and then I can do it total 3 times.
3 times, so 3 hours. Okay. So 3 hours pass. You've made good way, but from here, you just continuing on foot. Okay. At this point, the sun is approaching its apex in the sky.
Barren.
Molo, I love you, but I need you to make a con save as you are in a full Lake Doctor self.
Yeah, I am.
And you're wearing studded leather.
Yes.
Okay.
Black.
It's
and
a
red.
light armor, so it is black though. You're drawing in a lot of
Heat.
yeah. Make a con save.
Con save.
Yeah.
That'll be
You with
a-
your bright ass red jacket and you with your desert clothes are good.
It'll be 15.
15? Okay, it's rough.
I thought
I
clothes
don't
were
know
just
if you can
moment.
sweat,
Yeah.
but if you can, you are
I have my
ready.
cloak just over my head. I'm just like,
I've taken my clothes
steamy.
and I've taken my coat off, put it in my bag.
It's the Cloak of Shadows, right?
Yes, I'll say it's the Cloak of Shadows. It's a blackened fur, but I'm not too into it. It is
Okay.
purely for looks.
Okay.
So yeah, I've taken that off. Actually, I've taken it wrapped around my head. So it's
Okay.
kind of a little turban thing, and so I am sitting on a lot of heat, but it is kind of breezy.
Not with leather armor.
Yeah.
yeah, that's not what we're reading.
If it was regular leather armor, but specifically black leather armor,
Oh.
yeah.
Alright.
Son's a bitch.
17.
So yeah, it's fucking rough. You do have the option at any time to take off your armor.
Yeah, 'cause it's bonus action to dawn and dawn.
I mean, at this point, it doesn't really. You can just do it if you want to. It would take like maybe, I think it's like 3 minutes or something for leather armor.
yeah, as I'm riding the horse, I'll just kind of it's kind of like the studs go down the middle so I can button it as needed.
Gareth, riding by, you see this. You can't help but come to mind the painting in Harkon's room.
He's
As,
sitting
his, as he's kind of like,
You described it
Yeah.
in vivid detail.
so I'm just so the breeze can go through.
I don't know if you two had context for that.
And-
There
and
is
my-
a painting of him riding a unicorn naked in his room.
And I wear like a I guess it's like a denim pant, a dark denim pant with belt loops.
Well done.
It is not latex pants. As latex sucks.
It's
but
not leather.
I don't know what leather it is.
It's fake leather.
I don't know something. No type of leather. So I wear a denim pant, and it's kind of like like a strap.
What?
I don't
It's
know.
just they're simple pants.
I know it's
You got
simple.
pants.
I got
You
pants.
probably have like like shin guards that protect your knees as well. That are part of your leather armor.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out like what kind
Those
of
would
armor.
be black.
Yeah. Let's see. Let me go to-
Just take off all your clothes.
No.
Free ball.
Let me see.
Alright, so we got 3 hours in the desert on horses.
Yeah. As you finish up the last of your horses, like the use of your horse is when the sun is approaching the apex.
We could just
so it's
stop
getting
for
close
a
to
minute and
midday.
like put a tent up or something.
Because
it's
anybody
hot.
have a tent.
I think I might. No.
I got a bunch of camping shit.
Well, hey, if you got campers, that'd be great.
Yeah,
But I mean, honestly, we could just wait till
Just
the evening and then start walking again. It's
unbutton
pretty
that.
hot.
Just let the.
I mean,
I mean, if you
you're
can
good
bear
on
it,
your con save. It's
Walking
rough,
in the
but-
desert
it's
in the middle of the day, that sounds
That's the.
fun.
Also, in theory, you could just have.
I mean, if everybody
Couple
wants
of
to take a
heads.
break, we can take a break.
I can have the shield.
Yeah,
I mean, he
but I
can,
was
you
thinking
know,
cloak
take a short
and
rest,
sword.
maybe get some more horses.
If it's in its shadow form.
Probably.
I'm not a
No,
two.
Yeah.
I don't think.
It's just for show. So we can't.
Take a long rest.
Okay.
Or we could just sleep till the evening and then do horses again.
So you continue on foot. Now I need everybody to make con saves as the hours pass.
Let's see. I'm going to summon the muse.
Okay. She comes out. There's like, and kind of like in the sand, which you two haven't seen this.
Yes. They haven't seen videos.
All right. So as you're walking along, you hear this sound like wind blowing. You turn and you see in the air are what looks like these large black, almost ash-like things as they swirl around and on the ground, and then suddenly appearing, wings out, is a large black drake. It's a big drake, not large as in the size category, just big. But she kind of just. This stuff is weird.
Her color will be. No,
It doesn't say anything about
Like the-
private sanctum blocking heat.
So then you don't
So-
really, you don't notice it. It's just how she looks.
Actually, it'll be red.
Okay.
It'll be red.
So you see she has 2 red racing stripes that go from the top of her head down to the bottom of her tail.
I'll show you a picture if you don't know what a drake is.
I have no idea what they're
It's like a dragon dog,
Yeah.
essentially.
Yeah.
It's
But-
toothless.
Molo, you'd probably be pretty familiar with drakes.
Oh yeah.
And then she.
It is weird that this has wings.
And then
Okay.
she has like 2 little red stripes. over there.
Yeah.
The heat has suddenly become bearable.
Yeah. What do you need? And she kind of like comes over you and like pushes her nose into your leg,
Just gonna start running.
and she looks at you.
Hey, what's up? Can I borrow a wing? Oh, I don't know what
She's
that
like-
meant.
Hi, who are you?
She said, "Hi, who are you?"
Oh, you can call me Moss.
She kind of walks up and is like a cat, approaching you.
Oh, I'm a friend. Just working with these guys as we get
She
through the
understands
desert.
common.
Trying to figure out
Yes.
what we're buying.
She can speak common.
She cannot speak
It's
common.
funny.
We're selling.
She understands what's being said. You see as she kind of like tenses for a second, and then gets into a sitting position, and just kind of puts her head forward, and just sits there.
Do you?
Like
does
that,
it like
slightly down.
music?
Does it like music?
After a moment, she looks back at you over her shoulder and says, "Tell him pet."
She wants you to pet her.
Oh, all right. Does it bite?
I've seen it bite.
Has it bit your hand?
No.
Okay. I'm just gonna reach my hand out and go.
Yeah,
I'll
she
talk
just
in
kind of like pushes into your hand.
Oh, cute.
I'll talk in Draconic and be like, "Smile, show your teeth."
I'm not gonna sleep well tonight.
It is just jagged death in what could just barely be called a smile. As close as a drake can get.
Yeah, that's nice.
Now imagine it biting your
How come you?
She
you have
kind
so
of
many
like
demons around here.
she
Demons.
circles around.
Oh, well, some would say.
It's such a draconic
Dragon? You speak Draconic?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she comes up and then to you in Draconic says, Dragon?
I responded draconic no.
Smell like.
Do I hear this?
She's speaking Draconic.
Oh.
Oh.
Maybe he's just lathering himself in the air.
She's now like kind of like circling around you, like poking at you with her nose. She seems very curious.
Molo doesn't know what to do.
What's wrong here?
Smell dragon. Nice lady. Smell same.
We've been hanging out with a bunch of dragons.
You don't hear any of this.
Oh,
Yeah. you just see her and Molo like like back and forth.
Oh, I'm just terrified.
We were hanging around a lot of dragons. Maybe.
I was riding on the back of one.
They're gonna kill us now?
More though.
I
She
don't
like
think
gets
she
down and
will.
like puts her
I don't-
like chin on her hands as she's resting, so she's like somewhat like a little bit lower than eye level with you. She says, "What name?"
Like Molo.
Helios. Friend?
Acquaintances.
Friend?
Acquaintances.
Friend. And she kind of like pushes her face into you.
Molo backs up a lot.
Pet. And she like lowers her head.
Molo looks to you guys. So if we can get a lot of clothes together, I can make a temporary shelter for us. He's straight up ignoring.
She's just sitting
See,
there.
that's what I was saying earlier. Hey, if you had a tent, right?
Yeah, I got
This man's got a tent. Let's get a tent.
2 tents.
I rolled
Okay.
I rolled a 13 on my con save.
But yeah, I think we should like make a
It's
temporary
rough.
shelter.
You're barely making it though.
I think we should make like
your
a temporary.
clothes really like that was a good call.
Like-
You're kind of like at a moment just like, man, I'm really smart for making that call.
I think we should make like a canopy
Very
and just like do a short rest under it. Try and save
Are
ourselves.
you gonna stitch the 2 tents together to make like a
fabricate?
okay? Yeah.
I'm gonna pull
So-
out all the tents.
With the assistance of Magic.
Yeah, Molo like sets them in the way he wants them and starts pouring something over it, which is more or less just glue.
Oh wait, what if he has like this little tiny like robot thing and it just sews it real quick?
But it's alchemy. I gotta make this in the eyes of
Yeah.
alchemy. Like everything is like, oh, you can have a mechanical box. Like that's not what Molo roll.
It's sentient glue. It knows where to go.
Yeah. And then he starts like propping it up with whatever wood poles we have. And yeah, we have a nice shelter from the heat for a while.
Yeah, you can take a short rest.
Very nice.
Can you get your war horses back in a short rest? Damn. Okay.
But eventually, Helios, as you're all sitting there, she comes and like curls around you so that you're like leaning on her.
Molo offers his jug of fuck. I forgot what it's called.
Alchemist.
Alchemist jug. Yes. Beer, wine, water, mayonnaise. If you're into that shit.
I'll go for it. The water first.
What's mayonnaise?
Mayonnaise might come in useful for, food later.
Yeah, did anyone bring food or buy food?
Molo's munching, like he's holding a ration, and every time you look away, there's a bite taken out of it.
What food? I just try to stare at you, but you do it as soon as I blink.
That is what?
Wow. What is he doing?
If you actually watch him, it's just being absorbed into his glove.
She stands up. Molo, as the jug is, you're sitting there with the jug next to you. You see Helios stand up, come over to you, and he looks at the jug and says, "Fat." In Draconic.
Fat.
She looks at the jug and back at you.
You what?
In a very
Oh.
in a voice box that does not support common at all, you can vaguely hear the attempt to say
Oh, I wasn't sure if you meant oil or mayonnaise. And yeah, he I guess he like makes a little ceramic bowl from some of the sand
yeah.
and pours out some white gushy mayonnaise for the.
So you all watch as Molo just pours something onto the sand, reaches in, and
Why is
pulls
it
out
making
this
noise?
pristine glass bowl.
Yeah, I pour something on the sand and literally just pull out a bowl from the sand.
And she like kind of tentatively licks it, and licks it again, and then just starts going in.
Yeah, that's a treat.
It's made of eggs.
She's not paying attention.
I don't think I've ever seen anybody just eat straight mayonnaise.
Eggs and lard.
Yeah, it's
Eggs in like oil?
Yeah, so
I
that's
don't
not
know.
appealing.
I don't know what mayonnaise is.
Gross is what it is.
The less I know, the better.
Like I like a good mayonnaise on like ham sandwich, cheese. I like
I don't eat that shit.
especially like school mayonnaise, like in a pack.
Oof.
That stuff was. I mean, it's good if you put it on something.
Fries is real good.
Like,
Get out.
good
Yeah,
old-
it's
That's like a European thing. That's like a
Yeah,
northern European
yeah.
thing.
Anyways, you finish your long rest. She asks for a few refills
Okay.
until she
I don't know how much it can produce.
if it's a limited amount, she probably eats all of it.
Okay.
But do you tear down the tent, or are you just gonna?
Yeah. Like, get you your shit back.
Okay, so now you have an extra large tent.
Well, no, I can break it down again, can
Would you prefer him to break it down, or have an extra large tent?
Let's light it on fire.
I?
Burn it.
This is easier.
No one else can have
I feel like two smaller
This is
tents
for
would
the
be
eye.
easier.
I mean, I think that every day. Why worry about breaking down all this cardboard when I can just burn it?
I'm not gonna need it again, maybe.
Oh,
No, if you could split it up, that'd be
Okay,
great.
yeah.
Just to make it easier. to
Pours
pack.
the solvent on it. You hear the sentient glue screaming in pain as it dissolves away.
What the? What happened?
Here's
How
your
is
tits
it
back.
Why did it need to be alive? Why did they call you father?
Alright, so.
But yeah, eventually, now that the sun has crested over its apex, and it's, you'd say it's close to like 1:30 in the afternoon about now. None of you have keen mind, right?
Is that a feat?
That's
Yeah.
No.
Good. Okay. I don't have to come up with the actual time.
And then I'll.
It's exactly
I'll
1:13.
ride on Helios for the time.
Okay.
Actually, we did a one shot where we were playing ourselves, and I had keen mind because I can actually like tell directionally where I am and shit like that. It's pretty nice.
That's a nice shirt, actually.
You have Magnet in
Yeah.
there. Okay. So you set off into the desert.
Alright.
You travel. You don't really see anything. Surprisingly, the place called the Barren, pretty barren.
I'm, what's,
I'll say.
is it like,
So
are
many
there any clouds in the sky, or is it just, like,
It's a pretty clear day.
Omen stuff.
Pretty sunny.
Oh, I
There are
thought
a
there
few,
was
like,
nighttime.
No.
No, it's like
You just woke up
Okay.
during the day. It was like you woke up at like 8:30.
no plant life or anything like that?
Nothing beyond like the odd small cactus or shrub.
Okay.
There are a few like these just natural rock formations of varying sizes. There's a lot of sand. It's rough.
Of course, it gets everywhere.
It's everywhere.
I'm gonna be playing my loot while we're walking.
I'll
Just to have something to do.
I'm gonna take some of the ornament, like metal that I have with me. Just
Make a medicine check or nature, either or.
let's see. Ooh, 20. 25.
25 for
Nature.
nature. Okay, let me look something up real quick.
I rolled 12.
Plus 10.
Plus 10 on nature. Ridiculous.
Smart fella, thank you.
One smart feller, he smelled fart.
Well, I didn't want to go in the desert. I knew that much. Music's so sad.
Traveling.
One of these small cactuses you see, you spot it is a Echinopsis pachynoid.
Whoa. Wow. It's gorgeous. How big is it?
It's like maybe like this tall, about that round. It seems pretty young.
I think I can put that in my bag of holding, right?
Hmm?
I can put a cactus in my bag of holding, right?
Why?
Well, for
If
science.
1, 2, yeah.
I could use that cactus.
Be careful.
Nah, I'll leave it. Come on.
Oh, I'm sorry. I misread the thing. It is not that, as that is a regular cactus. It is peyote. That's what.
Ooh!
I am 100% gonna go over there and grab that
Yes.
because I recognize it, and I'm like, hey guys,
How big is the cactus?
Mola, you probably recognize it as well.
Oh god.
hey Molo, check it out.
We need to be able to keep our heads straight.
That's fine. We'll save it for later. This is fair.
Yeah.
Right? Cool.
Now, if you want me to
You have no
refine
idea what they're
it,
talking about. You can make a nature check.
No, but it's mine anyway.
if you want me to refine it,
But if you want to trade something, do something.
You are friends with Marho.
Yeah, I'm going off context clues. I'm like, I think I know.
Try not with a 22.
You've heard of cactuses that have psychedelic-like effects.
drugs.
You wouldn't be able to know, like,
that's
oh, it's
just one
that
gets my
specifically,
mind
but-
up.
It's in nature.
From context
man.
clues
It's
and the
natural.
sort of
Yeah.
design
Makes
of
it
the
better,
plant,
right?
you can tell.
Maybe stories.
Right?
They don't have
Yeah.
negative side effects. Like, there's not poison in nature. Come on.
Poison ivy.
Molo just puts his head in his hands, hearing that.
Ignore the rattlesnake right next to the cactus. Make a survival check to try and harvest this. It's not difficult.
Very cool.
I'll help him.
Okay, you have advantage.
Well, that's gonna be a 15.
Advantage.
You have advantage, so roll again.
Sweet. Pretty good roll. Oh yeah, I'm going with the first roll.
15?
15.
Okay, yeah. Easy enough. You get one young peyote cactus.
Be careful.
I have no idea what it looks like, so I'm just like,
I think it's like a,
It's a
kinda like a
cactus.
flattish cactus.
okay.
Like,
Do you
it's
eat it? Like,
yeah, I think so. All I know is what it looks like. Like it's kind of flat, kind of like a pie shape, with like segments going inward, and then the top is like kind of
alright.
on the verge of blooming open.
I'm going to,
I could be horribly wrong.
Oh, it's cute. It's cute. Ah! It's got like a bulbous one.
Yeah, so you get one that's like the size of like a small pumpkin.
Okay. I'm gonna throw that in my bag and we'll carry on in the desert.
Alright. You continue on until the sun sets. It immediately becomes almost unbearably freezing.
Produce flame to keep himself warm.
Okay. Do you continue or do you make camp?
I'd say we continue a little bit.
How long you been those for, roughly?
Like 12 and a half, 13 hours of walking through, because it's like, well, no, if the sun had just set, so it would probably be closer to 7:30 or 8 in the afternoon. So like
About.
about 11 or 12 hours. Yeah.
Go to bed now and get an early morning, guys.
I mean, if you want to deal with the sun again, sure.
I'd rather do it for heat. Was it cold?
Archon has an idea. Helios, return.
Cold.
Cold. She just starts like
Using
Just get my hand
his
over
knowledge
the
of
fire
dragons.
That's a group.
Going in the desert.
Trying to think of a
Look,
way.
it's his fault. I had his girlfriend in the
He's going to think of a lot of thoughts
What does that
of
say?
white dragons.
A
He's going to
lattice
summon
of
Helios.
like metal
That's the
plates, and I'm just
intent
doing
of
heat metal.
a white dragon.
So you watch as Helios comes out and Harkon kind of like Charles Xavier's her. And you watch as those red stripes glow slightly. A bright like yellow light, and as it fades you can see where once it was a red stripe, it is now a white stripe.
Is that better?
Yeah.
The cold doesn't bother you as much, does it?
It doesn't really feel that cold.
Does it? It worked.
Just Helios breaking out in the sun.
So it appears you can take on the form of different elements.
What?
Nothing. I was just talking to myself.
Okay.
It's customizing for that.
At this point, she kind of like looks back, and Mola, you hear behind you like as you watch Helios just kind of like creeping behind Mola.
Are we like stopped?
I assume not.
Yeah, we're just kind of slowly trotting along.
You're walking at a normal pace.
I'm pretty,
Yeah, Mola turns invisible.
She doesn't see face.
Damn. This is the worst. Just follow the first footsteps in the sand.
Okay.
Does it normally do this? Like,
There's also
He turns invisible and he looks over his shoulder and she's still on him. He's like, fuck.
Drake's had blind sight, right? No?
I
Okay.
don't think so.
probably sniffing out.
I'm assuming since they're dragonkin.
No, never mind. He doesn't have anything to turn invisible. I was thinking of someone else.
Wish I can.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry.
Just want to be the devil.
Tech me. Monster.
So guard rating is 60 feet.
Okay.
Passive perception.
So well you can't go invisible, so
Mm-hmm.
that weird
Mola turns into a bat.
she and as you like fly, do you like fly up?
Yeah.
Yeah, she like you hear
Oh god. Oh god, I
As
can
you
fly!
yeah, you
Yeah, that's
see
wings.
her wings are like going at it as she and you can like get a sense there's nothing hostile.
I know.
She just seems super curious about you.
Yeah, and I don't like it.
But yeah,
Archon will
Meanwhile, Smolo is just still on the ground.
telekinetic
This
say,
is just walking. So
Yeah.
Gareth, you feel like a little tug at the bottom of your pants. You look down, small as there, and you're just like, I can't get very far on my own. And just like,
You good?
He's like that thing, like with the treants in The Hobbit, where he's not like sitting on your shoulder. He's like standing and like resting his hand against you.
what were you saying?
Sure can't.
telekinetic say to Helios. Play.
She seems to be distracted by doing just that. As she is now thinking of this as a game.
Oh no.
Molo is actively trying to avoid your break.
So while that's going on, roughly going at the same speed forward with all the loops.
She'll attempt to grapple.
How far?
Like a
No,
cat, like a
she's
cat that's just
she's enjoying the chase.
I think Molo tries this for like 10 minutes and then finally just changes back as he stumbles onto the ground. Keep that thing away from me!
Oh. Consent.
Helios.
Hmm.
Here.
And he
Okay.
comes up to you and grabs Smolo.
Alright.
Well, you jump and try to grab him, and you're like, lay down.
He grabs Smolo a little too roughly as well.
Hey, what the fuck, man?
Hey, I speak from Smolo, okay?
You kind of like chuckling now a little bit.
If you had just been like, hey, I speak for Smollo. Hey, what the fuck, man?
Smolo knows his place.
Yeah, she comes over to you.
What's
So-
wrong, Molo? Can't handle a Drake.
Why does that Drake like you so much?
Smolo's just like looking between all of you and he's like, what?
Hey Smolo, why does the Drake like, your master so much?
Probably because I'm. Never mind. And then he just keeps walking.
Oh, for sure. What, Smolo? Don't be afraid.
A mystery.
You see, Helios did the same thing to Dabara before I knew that she was of Draconic descent.
Because she's a mystery.
Mystery.
Don't trust them. What? Alright,
Don't trust.
keep going.
Don't trust who?
What?
Mysteries.
Don't trust who? Molo?
Who? What are you talking
You
about?
said don't trust him. Who's him?
I don't know. What are you talking
Well, I don't trust either of you guys.
about? No, okay.
I am to be certain. I'm the most probably truthful person here.
Almost to a fault.
To a fault.
I mean, you've almost gotten into trouble a few times.
A few? What do you mean?
Well, there was a time at the tavern when I had drugs.
So you did have drugs.
Yeah, I did have drugs.
You should have told me.
What were you gonna
You said in
do?
a tavern. We haven't been in a tavern.
Yeah,
We're talking about
seriously.
something.
Oh, yeah, it wasn't a
Previous.
bar. I forgot, there were no bars in wow, yeah, no bars in the Dragon City.
Haven't had a nice place to
Well, if
drink
you
and
all
settle
have
down
told
in
me
so
you'll
long.
have illegal substances.
We don't have any more, I mean, but we did, but we used them all.
Yeah.
So,
I still have mine.
Well, I don't. The thing is,
try.
I'm trying to get you guys to be honest with me because I'm not trying to turn you in. I'm not trying to do anything. See, if I would have known, I could have helped better. But you didn't tell me, and you kept it a secret, so that's why.
Sounds like a
Well, yeah, that's something the cop would say.
I'm like
I'm on your side.
Look. I'm like I'm like parents. Your parents are like, look,
Oh, I see,
yeah, look, you can do it as long as it's in my house. See, I don't want you guys to get in trouble. But if you do anything and you guys get caught, I don't know you guys.
What I am,
What are we talking about?
what I am is not important.
Trust issues.
It's not
Okay,
hurting
yeah,
anyone,
okay, you got it.
and it's not hurting me.
True. But
And if you're so self-important about trust between people, I don't see what the reason is for that if you have to keep a pet secret yourself.
what do you mean?
We didn't know anything about your little Drake friend.
Well, you didn't ask about my Drake friend.
Yeah, the Drake friend is,
I mean, if you don't know about it, why would you ask about it?
Wow. Oh, brr.
Continue.
Well, the situation hasn't been needed until now.
Yeah, how did you come across this Drake?
Found it in a cave.
Yeah,
It was locked up.
it was locked up in a cage.
And then
in a cave.
he talked sweet nothings to it, and it came onto his arm.
It wasn't sweet kindness. It was more like
You bewitched it?
no. And I'll cover Helios.
Did you hit it?
I'll cover
Inspiration.
Helios's ears. And I tried.
Yeah, I said, give me an inspiration, you fucking asshole.
Alright.
And when I did so, it we shared a heartbeat for a second or two, and it
Like your heart beat at the same time?
it's more like we shared a heartbeat. I don't understand what it
They
means.
banged?
Huh?
They banged the heartbeat?
I mean, that's what he's supposed to sound like.
What?
Never mind. Alright, you're right. So heartbeat shared.
We are connected of sorts.
So wait, if I kill
Of a
it,
blood.
does it kill you?
No,
Oh.
I'm pretty
I
sure
think we're sitting other way though.
Oh.
Maybe.
probably that way.
Well,
if
you
you
can't
kill
die
me,
then.
if you kill me, she will die.
That's sad.
Yes, she will.
No, you know that's not true.
Huh?
You know that's not true.
Why is that?
Because somebody very important who was one of the Drake Knights, died. And his Drake did not. His Drake was given to a successor.
Oh, well, that sounds stupid. I was thinking some Aragon type shit.
I never read Aragon.
Yeah, you don't have to read Aragon. You could have seen the movie.
Wait, you mean with his elf girlfriend?
No, with the dragons dying. If a dragon dies, it's rider
Aragon.
lives.
Yeah,
Aragon.
R-A-G-O-N. Yeah, I've heard this once. I don't know.
No.
If a rider dies, so does his dragon.
Oh yeah.
I would have thought that would make sense.
No.
It makes sense now.
You know of the Drakes from Yermon being like a title that are passed along to the elite of the elite. That's why there are only 12 of them.
Anyways, I think me and Helios share a bloodline. It's I think an ancient Gammon tradition.
Yeah, it's weird because it was just a random thing in the cave. Crazy. Just so happened to share blood.
Back in Gammon, I was part of an elite group known as the Dragon Slayers. I would defend the city and hunt dragons who would rampage cities. And so now I am here doing some Gammonian business, and my business here is complete. I don't know how the people in Gammon will fare with me telling them that Artemian prisons now hold our subject, but if they want the subject, they will have to deal with the Artemian authorities, for I am only from another land. I do not hold authority here.
Wait, you didn't try and break him out or anything?
No, why would I? My goal was to capture the target, but Artemian had already captured him.
Doesn't that mean you need to capture him from Artemia? Should we go back and
Was it
get
black?
him?
No,
Okay.
I am
Brown
not
is
going
in
to
the
start a
color.
war with Artemian.
It isn't?
No.
No, well, if it was
Topaz.
a war.
If
Topaz is a
Gammon
German.
wants...
Variant.
Why?
Okay.
Fuck, what was his name?
Hmm?
What was his name? The wizard?
Trosselon?
If Gammon wants Tralsodon, they will have to deal with Artemian
Mhm.
authorities.
Well, I think I've heard that guy's name before. He's not a good guy.
No. Well, technically he's a okay fellow.
Nah, it's a piece of shit.
Hmm.
Not that guy.
From one side we met him, sounds like an okay fellow, but he did frame Gareth. Made him a criminal for a year and a half now.
Did you go to prison?
Technically.
Briefly.
Kind of. For like 2 days. And then I got out.
2.5 days?
They escaped.
Yeah,
Seems like a hard time.
I would believe I'm still wanted. I
You
did,
heard
I did
anything?
shoot, I did shoot an
No,
arrow
no, it's
into
here.
a crowd of people, and I believe I hit somebody.
Oh God.
Well, they don't know it was you. Maybe.
It did have
It's
a key
not
on
like
it.
arrows have serial numbers.
It did
If
have
that
a
returns
key.
on
Rifling
It
of
did
this
have a
arrow.
key. It did have a key and an arrow saying, "Get fucked."
It's sticking out the old man's head.
Sticking
Yeah,
out,
but
just
they don't have handwriting experts in this time period.
What's forensics?
See, the way you write draws is F. It's the same way he did in his school paper, is it? Alright, so we don't want to pursue that option.
No.
I mean, if you don't get caught, I don't know how they know it's you, but either way, we can at least tell your king or whoever you would need to report to.
my lord, Whitebane.
Lord White. So we need to head to Lord Whitebane and
Yes.
tell him that at least, you know, the guy you're supposed to capture is, you know, detained at the very
Yes.
least. So,
And then, yes, we will head to Garamond, or where did you need to go?
Valley of the Sun.
Valley of the Sun. I will.
You can look at the map if you want to see the Discord.
I will look, check out my map and look at it.
Brendan,
It's
if you
in
would
with
please
setup.
show the folks at home the map. It's the map.
Yeah, so we're going
It's the
to.
map.
Yeah, so
look at the map.
we're actually heading to the Verdict Crust, where there's a port down there. It's where I've been told my ship is located. Not technically mine, but I like to say my ship. It's my
Oh my
ride.
god, we are literally in the fair.
And so we will head to the Verdict
Where's Whitebane?
Crust.
So this is what the main map. First thing is
There's the road map is split into two parts because it was too big.
Valley of the Sun's where I need to go, and the place that he's talking about is west of that.
So we will head to the
Valley of the Sun.
What
Like
do you
the-
need,
the-
what do you need there again?
Oh, you know, probably go try to find my mom. Haven't seen her in a good long while. I feel like
How old are you?
she did recently, kind of. Yeah, that's fine.
How old are you guys?
21 now.
During this conversation, you feel oddly, despite the cold, there's a brief, warm, comforting breeze. Just a moment.
Do I feel this?
No, just you.
Oh, yeah. It'd be nice if that was here.
Well, of course. 21 years.
No, she left while I was still a kid.
Oh.
Memory serves me right. It was about 13-ish years ago.
She left before I was.
I envy that. I envy that feeling. The feeling of knowing who your parents are.
You never knew him. You can't really get too attached to him. So.
Exactly.
Makes me wish where I come from. It makes me wish I knew symptoms.
So how long do you continue walking into the night?
Like an hour or two.
Yeah, it started getting dark.
So at this point, this conversation would be happening around the campfire.
Well, hey, again. Well, what do we, what's your goal next? I mean, we don't have to go into the Valley of the Sun. We could find more materials elsewhere.
I've been several different places. And his mind is just flashing back to the fact that he's actually, like, been through a few different realms because...
Literally through hell.
Yeah! Looking for power, more or less. power to change things that have happened.
Like an event, or just
These two are
Trying to-
certainly legendary.
You guys are still alive?
you trying to change the past?
Not even
Or-
sure anymore. My goal, more or less, is to bring back those who have died from my mistakes.
Morgul.
Who said that?
Helios.
Oh.
Morbo. She bounds up to you and kind of like turns her head quizzically. Morbo?
Mola.
Morbo was a friend.
Morbo.
Before they found us.
That was my phone. It's like, what?
So bound Ravris. Ravris. was friend.
Molotenses.
Morbo was friend.
How do you know that name? He says in Draconic.
She kind of like flinches and shakes her head. Mean. Hurt me. But saved us. They saved us.
Who? Braverous?
Bedivere.
I don't know what you just said.
Bedivere.
Bedivere?
Yeah.
The name?
Yeah.
I only know. I don't know who that is. What are you talking about?
Morbo was friend. Not dragon nor man. Almost both, but small.
Cobalt.
Cobalt?
That's the word you're looking for.
Cobalt. Morbo was Cobalt friend of Helios.
Do I know Morbo? Like, does it sound like someone from my tribe?
From your tribe, make a history check. It won't be a difficult DC.
5 plus. I mean, Mola was mostly focused on like perfecting his craft with rod. Let's see. History. Oh nope, 10.
10? Okay. At first you're kind of like panicked because there's this fucking Drake in your face. And then you kind of like, wait, Morbo, and this memory floods back of when you were very young, and the caregiver that raised you telling you the story of not necessarily the founding of the tribe, but more so the liberation of the tribe from
So,
Rareviz. And you remember that Morbo was one of the the head of the tribe after they were liberated from the dragon. That brought the tribe to Artemia from lands far away.
In the history of things, though, was this before or after the Gold Mountain incident?
No, this is like proto history of your tribe. Like,
Okay.
this is like the beginnings.
Then it wouldn't even be Reverse. It would be a different dragon then.
Okay.
Yeah, because Reverse was the one we served under in the Gold
Oh,
Mountain.
got you.
Yeah.
Okay. That was Reverse the second.
Okay.
But no. There were tales of another dragon that Morbo and your tribe were enslaved under, and they were freed, or they freed themselves with assistance, is how it's told. And they came to Artemia.
And you're friends with our liberator?
What is liberator?
He freed us from draconic scum. Not that didn't help us from falling back into our own habits.
Where's Morbo?
He probably died a long time ago. I've only heard of him as a young hatchling.
Oh. Friend of Helios?
Friend of Helios.
And she kind of like, and then like puts her head down.
Molo reluctantly pats.
Okay.
He's saying all this in Draconic. He's not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks like he gave in.
Nice.
Archons are like interesting.
This music is very fitting for that moment. Yeah, you all eventually find yourselves asleep. Is somebody, are you gonna watch this?
I will take first watch.
Molo makes a secured box again.
First watch.
Natural 20.
Okay. You just get to look at the random encounter now.
Damn.
Ooh,
you,
sandworms!
You are very much.
Can I take an action?
It depends what you want to do.
I just want to take some of the metal ornaments that I kind of got in that store, and then try to just use through my alchemy skills, like start weaving them into like the base of an instrument that I'm working on.
Okay, I'd consider that light activity. Make a How are you doing this?
You should have the fabricate spell.
Fabricate, yeah.
Okay, make a spellcasting ability check. So charisma.
Yeah. Ooh, no!
Charisma? No, it's intelligence for alchemists.
Are you
Or are you doing this through Bardic?
I'm probably doing this through
Okay, so it would be intelligence. If you're using a bard spell slot, it would be charisma. If you're using an artificial spell slot, it would be intelligence.
It's gonna be 11.
We be brain boys.
11.
Yeah.
You get the rough shape. It definitely needs some refinement. But you get it good enough for now. And
Prototype.
and the hour passes uneventfully.
Gareth would have been trancing for tonight, so yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
So
okay.
you can take third if you want to do third watch. Any second watch?
I'll be second watch.
Roll it.
Make a perception check.
A dirty 20.
Okay. Nothing really happens. You see a shooting star, so that's nice.
Do you make a wish?
Do you make a wish?
Yes.
What do you wish for?
If you tell it, it won't come true. No.
To see your girl again.
Oh.
These never work. But anyways. And in my mind I wish I knew my parents.
Roll a percentile.
You need dice.
I need a percentile.
Get, you're looking wistfully up into the sky, and all of a sudden you get smacked in the face with a family album.
82.
It kills you. Okay. The rest of your watch passes uneventfully. You wake Gareth up for the third watch.
After it didn't work, I'll be like,
31.
Okay. You're suddenly blind.
Oh.
No,
You see past the immaterial into the unknown. Cthulhu, what are you doing over there?
you see movement just outside of the radius of your campfire. Yeah, it was like something darting into some shrubbery.
I'll just keep looking in that direction for a moment. They look big, small.
It looked fairly small. It was just like a brief glimpse of a shadow, essentially, that you saw, but it didn't look big.
Just keep my eye on it. If it does anything.
Okay. After like 20 minutes of staring at this bush, you see pop out a small desert bunny that kind of like you see its ears rotating, and it looks around and then it looks and its eyes see you and it freezes for a second before taking off and bounding into the night. But the rest of your 4 hours passes uneventfully. The sun rises, and you all return to consciousness once more.
Well, that was a thing.
That was a really intense morning. Hey, so I had how much idea how much longer this desert was going to be, but we could still horse ride it again, tent, take a rest, keep doing that until we get out of this barren wasteland. Unless someone's got a better idea.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, I'd say I just want to get out of the desert. Seems getting a little rough.
Yeah. Alright, we're depending on you, Harkman.
I'll summon the horses.
Right?
We ride.
Somebody roll a d12.
That's a 4.
You're at 4.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Roll 2d4. Or actually, roll 1d4. Roll 1d4.
Alright.
How many Tarrasques do we see? 3.
Alright, 3 swarms of Tarrasques.
4.
4 waves.
4
Alright.
waves of 3 Tarrasques.
Oh, shit.
So, riding through, you come to what strangely looks like a well-tread path. There seem to be many footprints, as well as a few track marks. Looks like it could be for carriages or something.
Which way do they go?
In the sand, it's difficult to tell, which direction they're moving. And it also, you gather, it seems to be people go both ways on it.
Yeah, but we're going south. Is it going east to west
Is it
or
like
something?
north, south, east,
It's very bisexual.
As you get closer, you see it does curve to the east.
Mm.
Forgot directions for a second. But yeah, continuing down this path, you see figures off in the distance ahead of you on the road. Gareth, you can tell they're walking towards you. There seems to be 8 of them. And as you grow, first of all, as soon as you all see these figures on the horizon, what would you like to do?
Without hesitation, Molo pulls out his sword and pulls it out.
Charge!
Oh dear.
Are they just walking or
They seem to be just walking. And you gather that you seeing them, they can probably see you at this moment.
Mm.
I'll thaumaturgy and go,
Hey!
No!
Why do we always run head first into
With Lester.
danger?
Hey!
You just hear. Oh no.
No. They're too far away, but you can see there appear to be 2 lines of them. And they seem to be carrying something, with one walking in front. And as they stop and set it down, you see what they're carrying appears to be a throne of sorts. And standing up, you can see what seems to be a feminine figure, clad in white, face covered. You can't really make out details.
Who are you?
They don't seem to be moving. You see, the ones that were carrying have now drawn spears and are forming a sort of defensive position around this feminine figure.
These guys are definitely, I think, going to attack.
Gareth,
What's your
you can see them even at this distance. They seem to
not
have
bad.
almost like feline-like features.
All of them?
All of them.
Even the.
Oh shit.
You can't see her because she's clad like head to foot in this like white cloth, and it's just so far.
We may have stumbled on a processional, considering the throne. They may just be defending their ruler or whatever.
It's kind of weird that they're just out here in the.
I mean, how do you get from one palace to the other?
I don't know. I figure if you're
Fly, right?
higher up, you're probably more magical means of exploring.
Maybe they're poor.
Maybe they're a poor kingdom. Well,
Are they walking closer to us?
No, they are staying in place.
should we just go around?
Yeah,
Should
that's
we...
what I'm thinking.
No, stop. No, hey.
They aren't moving or responding. They just seem to be in these defensive positions.
They probably can't.
Buying
scream.
or selling?
I'm thaumaturg during this.
I don't think they could do it back. Is what I'm
Got
saying.
something that might interest you, stranger.
We mean no harm. We're just travelers.
We have great deals.
The H is just screaming. I can't hear you.
They are not responding to you at all.
Wave your spears and we may approach. How far are they?
Make a persuasion check.
Roughly how far?
Over 100 feet.
Man, they can hear me.
Can an arrow reach them?
Yeah.
14.
14. They don't respond.
They don't seem to be friendly.
Yeah. They didn't wave their spears. So.
Let's just go around them.
We're going to pass, but we're not going to do anything to you. Let us pass, and if you attempt to attack us, we will murder you. That's my intimidation.
That sounds like something a murderer would say.
We have murdered a lot of people.
Why did you have to include the word murder?
For the intimidation factor.
Trying to be intimidating?
We have horses
I
there
was-
on foot. They can't catch up to us. We didn't need to intimidate them.
9. That don't sound very intimidating.
No, they seem to like take a half step back, closing in the formation more.
All right.
let's just-
And Molo's just gonna set off. Like,
Yeah, I'm
I
following.
think we should just walk around.
Well, are they in the direction we need to go?
They're to the south. They seem to be coming up the road opposite of you.
Look, we just hook a big circle moon, like half crescent, and then get back going south.
You know what? I'm going to kind of like maybe like they're like in right here. Just kind of
yeah, that's
Yeah,
what we're
that's-
doing.
yeah.
That's what we're trying to do.
Oh, that's fine. So yeah, we'll just go around them. If they intend to attack us, then
We're on horseback. We can
Um,
outrun them.
They, as you go around, they do like shift within their formation so that they're always in between you and this feminine figure. But as you pass by Gareth, you kind of look to the side, and your eyes meet with this figure. As you can see the like bright, vibrant green coloration, as well as the thin, feline-like slit of the eye. As you share this moment of eye contact, what's your insight modifier?
8.
8?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. There's no hostility in this. She does just seem intrigued. But that's all. Just a moment. As you pass by, they continue on their way as well.
Don't know any groups Cat people?
Sorry, not my type.
Nature.
You're escaping.
I mean, I've seen cat people in the big cities.
Nature.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen it before.
It's
So-
true.
I mean, you know what its vaccine is.
Yeah.
No, I've never been able to speak their tongue, so
No.
Not much of a furry.
most of it is to me.
I know you have a type, alright?
Hmm?
No, that was Eric speaking. Not much of a furry.
I'm speaking to Eric as well.
Although I am very, very furry. Not a furry.
Alright, so you continue traveling on.
That'd be too much for.
You carry on.
Okay. You continue traveling through the day, expending the last use of your horses, similar to the previous day. You run out. You're making about the same time, which is pretty good.
Any signs of civilization yet?
Make a perception check.
That's a 10
Didn't George say the
17.
roughly 2 days worth?
Yeah, but we've also
Roughly.
been on horseback.
Yeah, so I figured.
17?
Yeah.
No, but on the southern horizon, you can see just the briefest, like, thin line of green starting to appear.
Nice.
Y'all want to take a quick stop like we did yesterday, or keep going?
I
Who
mean,
that chick was? Yeah.
probably
Seemed probably
a
important.
queen. What was that? She ain't got
Wow.
shit all over her.
You should go back and like rob her. She only had like 8 guards.
Why?
I should say the, like, platform thing she was being carried on looked like it was made out of, like, pure gold and granite.
Guys, that is some good materials.
Well, like that, it's probably royalty. I mean, they
They won't miss her in the desert. They won't find her.
What if, like, she was expected to come
What's your
home
morality chart again? By the way, we also don't have our horses anymore, so it's not like we could catch up to them.
Oh, well, we might as well just get some sleep then. I was just having fun.
But yeah, I can set up camp again.
Why does it make that sound?
That means it's working.
Why
If
does
it's
it
not
sound in
screaming,
pain?
it's not ceiling.
Please, help us, stop him!
It doesn't feel right.
But, great insulation.
Made out of the best sentient slime extract.
Like, how many souls per inch?
I'm gonna shoot you, and I want to be your friend. Oh man.
Thanks for the horses, Marco. It's a lifesaver.
It's, the more useful you make yourself, the less I want to abandon you.
So far, that's why he hasn't abandoned me, I think.
So,
Without hesitation.
no, I'd forgotten how to answer your question. We were followed by somebody that's name is I follow if you convert.
Oh, what?
Nice.
I don't know, that happened. I think that was from last stream.
We got a
Convert to
follower,
what?
Oh, dude, we have 158. Most of them don't watch that. Anyways,
Thanks for following me.
you can-
Why don't you watch us? Come on, man. Catch it live.
Yeah, I brushed my hair and everything.
What are we gonna say? You'll never know.
It says it from like 8 minutes ago.
what?
It says from 8 minutes ago.
Oh,
Look at us.
hey, somebody burped. There you go.
That's 3.
3 burp. 3 for the price of 1.
3 followers.
Oh, it's getting worse in this room, slowly but surely.
I'll give you an inspiration for that one. Yeah, you continue traveling. Do you continue traveling as the sun sets?
How far away are we from the green?
It's gotten bigger, probably a couple more hours though. Like
Kinda
6 or
tempted to get to
7.
the green.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you want
yes.
to just like make it all the way?
Yeah.
Take a risk.
Yeah, we can set up camp once we get to some grass. I'd rather sleep in the grass than in the sand.
We make it. It's like there's a very stark line in the ground where it's just suddenly sand to grass. It's very weird.
There's like no transition.
Yeah.
It's like sand, grass.
How is this?
It's
As a
like
goblin,
this
it's
right
like-
here.
Yeah, it's like this, just like this.
I look at one side, I'm like, huh, it's like really different lighting and everything.
There's a cactus over here. There's a tree over here. They're like 5 feet apart from each other.
This is amazing,
It's
honestly.
it's a Minecraft biome.
Yeah. So we press on until we make it to the green.
Okay, make con saves.
All right.
Hello.
13.
Nice.
Wake up.
11.
That is 24.
Okay. Most of you are doing okay. You are struggling. It's fucking cold. You've been walking all day. Your feet hurt. You're tired.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, you have a level of exhaustion.
Ugh.
Molo's got like fully integrated heating and cooling in this shit.
There's like a little fan.
I told you, it's like, for cold, it's like an intricate system of metal plates that he just casts heat metal on.
Nah. Air conditioning.
But, alright. So, with Orly being a little slow, progress is a little slow, but you make it to the sudden edge of what is a thick rainforest.
No.
It does, in fact, just seem to cut off desert and begin jungle. Even stepping through out of the desert, you immediately feel the moisture of this area impact you and just start sweating immediately.
What if I stand like in between?
And half of you is moist.
It's like
Who's the last one into the jungle? What is our marching order?
I would be first because I'm leading the way.
I'll be towards the back.
Okay.
So you're in the back.
I'd at least be third, if not last.
Molo has like a solution of salt that like is used for measuring moisture, and he just like holds it over in the desert air, and it's just like nothing. And then he brings it across the border, and all of a sudden it's like.
Yeah. If it were a Geiger counter, it would go from to. Okay. So Harkon, Orly, then Molo, you step into the jungle, and Gareth, as you're about to pass that threshold, like a dull like in the sand behind you, like
Turn around.
you stop and turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Far would you ask?
You fool! You never look back. You never look back before crossing the threshold.
I'll let you choose if you want to make it an acrobatics or athletics check at disadvantage.
We'll do acrobatics, I guess. 10.
10?
Yeah.
Yeah. As you turn to look, you suddenly feel pressure on your back as there is an arm kind of like wrapped around you like this, and you feel a blade to your throat as there is what feels like a furred hand covering your mouth. You can feel like just the bare hint of claws on the side of your cheek. Why do you wander near Kemet?
Who?
Do we hear this?
What's your passive?
10 plus wisdom modifier.
10 plus perception modifier.
Perception is 17.
17?
Passive 16.
Harkon?
My passive is 17.
17? Yeah, none of you notice.
Jeez.
Can the person that's muffling me hear me?
He's actually, they seem to be, they're walking you back further into the desert. As they're kind of like pushing you.
Real quick, I'm
We're the
gonna
worst
look at
friends.
Harkon and telepathically tell him,
You
hey,
can't,
turn around.
You can't see him.
What?
He went into the jungle and you were turned around.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
If you would like to break free, you can attempt to.
There,
See,
pieces.
he can't
It
see
doesn't
you.
matter if you can't see me.
I
We're on
know.
the same plane of
I
existence.
know, I'm saying
but-
he can't see you right
I'm
now.
also muffled. I don't know if they could.
We
they
can
could hear me.
telepathically talk.
No, it's not telepathic for the phone sounds.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Or you know
That's
what?
why other people can be in on your conversation.
You know what? Go.
That
Say
would-
that shit.
That would be.
I feel like checking in.
I'm going to.
In response to your question, he says, Kemet is my home. Why did you wander near? Threaten a lady.
We didn't really mean to. We didn't drown.
At this point, he's kind of like, he still has his hand like on here, but it's like lifted up so that you can speak relatively clearly.
Can you like talk through the phone stone while you're doing so?
Probably, but not. We didn't to cause a threat.
You threatened to murder our lady.
Okay, I think you heard that wrong.
Yeah.
He's not the best with words, and
The one with the shaved head.
What?
And the orange cloak.
Oh.
He's describing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't remember him saying anything.
He said to rob and murder her.
Oh.
We do not take these threats lightly.
What? Something I
I
said?
think I was like,
What'd you say?
it wasn't like a
I
literal thing. I think it
propose
was
that we
more.
rob-
He presses the blade in a little bit harder. Says, I am your judge, jury, and executioner. Convince me why you should not die.
I didn't do it.
I would say.
Can I do something?
What would you like to do?
Kind of wild shape into a horse.
Wild shape until like.
You're just
I
like.
just want a wild shape to break his grass.
Yeah, you're just like, as you suddenly shift into a horse, he's just like,
I start running.
do not return! It's at this point you all notice Gareth is no longer with you.
Hey, where'd Garrett go?
Gareth?
Once I get far enough away.
As you hear crashing through the trees coming towards you.
Something's coming. Get ready.
Suddenly busting through the brush is a horse.
Yeah, I just pop back and pick it out of the ass and bust through.
I'm gonna go and try to swing my hammer at it. Ah!
Yeah, you swing, and
Nah,
as
I
he
just
shifts
cast-
back from the horse,
What's your
you
strength modifier?
Well, no, hold on.
+0.
Because he,
I would
This is-
attempt to grab the hammer. Just, oh, easy there. Easy there.
Oh, you're strong.
Yes. Easy there, Ollie.
don't go fall in love, you can take him.
Hey guys.
What happened to you?
Foot got stuck in the sand.
In the sand?
Yeah.
And you
There's
turned in a horse.
There's a chill down your spine, like a sudden, stiff, cold breeze.
Yeah. You kind of look over my shoulder. Anything behind me?
It doesn't feel angry, it feels disappointed.
Yeah.
You still a horse?
Hmm? No. I as soon as I popped
You
through.
were following us, correct?
Hey, what happened,
Yeah.
man?
We didn't go into any quicksand.
I was like 5 feet on the left. And, yeah.
Unlucky you.
Yeah.
You
I
go watch
fell.
out.
I fell face first, so I couldn't say anything either.
Is it like quicksand? Quicksand looks exactly like regular sand.
I imagine.
For the most part.
It's also not that big of a deal.
So
I don't fucking know that.
No.
So
None of you are desert specialists. Your only references for quicksands are Looney Tunes plays.
So
you
you're-
transformed into a horse.
Why are you turning into a horse?
Yeah, because I thought you guys were further away, so I was just trying to catch up.
But why were you running so? What were you?
I didn't want you guys to leave me behind, and then because clearly none of you.
Why didn't you like tell us?
I didn't think about it.
Insight.
Okay. Deception.
That is a 19.
I believe.
30.
Yeah.
Whoa.
The chill lingers.
Well,
Though it is relatively warm in the jungle.
do try to stay out of quicksand next time.
Yeah, yeah.
But we're
Keep my
in
eye
a
out.
forest, so there's probably not going to be quicksand.
I think he's fine. He saved himself the first time. You
Yeah.
know, nothing to worry about.
So should we set up camp now?
Well,
Yeah, we do seem pretty tired.
yeah. I mean,
It is much warmer here.
it's nicer here than it is in the desert, so this seems a nice spot.
Do try to, signal us.
At this point,
Or at least
your
contact
your
if you're in
your
trouble.
thin
Yeah,
sheer
yeah,
like
it
whites
just
are now clinging
escaped
to
my
you and
mind.
very much see through.
Because if you weren't able to get out of that quicksand, you could have died,
Yeah.
and we wouldn't have known what happened to you.
Yeah, that would have been
A tragedy.
exactly. But we're fine now. I'll take first watch.
You don't mind.
Here's one. I mean, at this point, we should at least, rest for the night and then carry on through the jungle. And we've made it here. We could hopefully
How
find.
did they hear him? I didn't even hear. I think he said that. Because, I was the only one audibly thought I heard him.
He said it while we were walking past.
No, he said that a good ways. Like he
Like,
said
they
that
wouldn't have
farther
been
Yeah.
able to hear him.
So they were following us. Someone was.
Yeah, we had stopped for a minute, and then I, proposed that we, murder somebody and take their stuff.
I only intimidated them. I was like, hey, don't fuck with us. Oh, you fuck with us, we're gonna
Or-
kill you.
or we
That's
murder
a
you.
promise.
Yeah, and we got really far away, and I thought it'd be fun to propose killing her and all of her guardsmen, and then taking their stuff.
I guess Harkon wasn't paying attention, so he was just like,
It's not even fun. I mean, we were far. We thought we were gonna go back and do it.
Yeah, theoretically.
Theoretical mass murder. It's fine.
I'm gonna chill in the tree.
I'm gonna take first
Make an
watch.
athletic check. Fall out of the tree and die.
Dirty 20?
You are in the tree.
Yes. I'm gonna go look for some food.
In the tree. Okay. In the singular tree you are currently in, there's no fruit.
Well, we're in a forest.
You're in a jungle, a
A jungle.
rainforest.
Yes.
I don't know
Where-
if there's a difference. I'm just using them interchangeably. It's a
Alright.
moist jungle.
Yeah, there should be fruits.
Yeah.
In a moist jungle.
Not in this tree specifically.
I'll go tree hopping.
Okay.
Mine dirty.
Make a survival check to find forage. 22? Yeah. You get some nice bananas, a few oranges. It's very, very tropical.
Nice.
You make a fruit salad.
I'll go down and start cooking.
Nice.
Try to make some fruit salad. As I'm cooking, I'm just like, fruit salad, yummy, yummy.
Alright. So there's fruit salad for dinner.
Nice. Man, this guy cooks. And makes horses.
Yeah,
He's
crazy.
like, incredibly useful.
Does he cook horses?
Can you cook the horses for me?
No.
Oh.
I haven't tried.
You probably-
I just know that when they are deceased, they poof.
Well, we get to take like a leg.
Keep it alive, but take a leg. God.
I'm pretty sure that the leg will poof.
Oh. Wait, what's that? Infinite food supplies, damn.
But I would not eat a horse.
Oh, they're pretty tasty.
Creates a steak for you. Create
But
food and
not-
water.
Not a.
I'm just gonna take it like a slab and just go chewing off of it.
How far into the forest are we?
Barely an hour.
And oranges remove scurvy.
Yeah.
At this point, it's like 9 o'clock at night.
I was gonna say first watch. Everybody else wanted to
Yeah,
sleep up.
you're all pretty tired.
Yeah, I'm ready to sleep.
So first watch, go ahead and make a perception check.
30.
30. Okay. You hear like a slight of like leaves, like rustling. Other than that,
Sound up in the trees.
yeah, it was. You're in like a pretty small clearing, and it was like up to your right. Not the tree directly next to the clearing, but like one a little bit further. But other than that, it goes uneventful.
Who are you waking up?
Excuse me.
Yeah.
5 across the face.
What did a 5 finger say in the face?
Slap.
Is it my turn?
Yep.
Cool. I'll go out, take my watch.
Make a perception check.
Just love the idea that
Up in
everyone's
your
like
tree.
nice and camped out around a campfire, and then there's just the Omni Cube.
Yeah, I'm like, I would wake you up, but I'm pretty sure there's a.
You
box.
can't even pass into it.
As I woke up, I
Probably knock on it. Hey, you want to take one?
The elements.
A bottle flies
Far
out,
to your
smacks
left,
you in the
what
face.
would be like the northern side of this clearing. You hear like the bending of wood, kind of. Like it's a pretty subtle sound. Almost hard to pick out through the multitude of bugs that are sounding off right now. But it just barely like catches your ear, and you kind of look in that direction. And you don't see anything, and you don't hear anything else as your watch passes.
Yes, Helios has summoned the elemental people.
Okay. Her racing strike is now blue.
I'll be trying to test out which powers I can do. Just kind of train in the different elements. That'll be my full watch.
It passes uneventfully.
But when I hear the I'll go and try to inspect it, see if I can find some.
You would have to you wouldn't be able to hop tree. You wouldn't be able to tree hop there. You would have to jump down.
Climb down the tree,
Okay.
and since I have a climbing speed,
Mm-hmm.
I'll climb down the tree and go check it out.
Okay. Make I guess investigation or perception.
Perception. 18.
18. It's kind of dark. The moon is cloud covered tonight, so there's not much ambient light, and it's difficult for you to make out any details. It just looks like a big,
Even with dark there.
yeah. It's like super dim light for you right now, and it just looks like a gray mass in the dark.
Speak out and be like, who's there?
Okay.
And I'll go sit on the wall. Oh, I guess I'll rekindle the fire.
Yeah.
Just kind of poke it every now and
Yeah.
then.
The rest of your watch goes by uneventful.
Cool.
You only really have one option to wake up.
Yeah, you do.
Who is it? Why can't I wake him up?
Because I'm in the Omni Cube.
He's in a cube. It's this. It kind of reminds you of that creature you saw in when the Greenleaf traders attacked the village. That large, like
Good.
black, like smooth surface that seemed to absorb light. It kind of reminds you of that material.
Sound can't pass through it. The barrier is warded, appears dark and foggy, preventing vision. Can't see through it with divination spells. Can't be targeted by
It's an
divination
isolation
spells.
zone, essentially.
Yeah. And even planar travel is blocked.
So I can't move through it?
Mm-mm.
No. Yeah.
But if
It's
you
a-
do
it's a
knock
magic
on it,
box.
a bottle flies out and hits you in the face.
Oh, good, you're awake. You're also free to use those cards.
I'll knock on the cube.
Seriously?
Hey!
Mo, a heavy sleeper.
Molo.
He's preventing all noise from getting in.
Okay. You knock for a few minutes. Doesn't seem to be working. You know how when you knock on something, like if you knock on like a wooden box versus like a cube of concrete, you can tell that there's no sound going in. Like that's how it feels. And when you knock on it, it feels solid and like no sound is passing through.
Mordenkainen's Sanctum.
Just trying to get a peaceful nap.
Yeah, seriously. What do I care
I'll
if
go to him.
what do I care if I wake up and you're all dead? At least I'm fine.
It's Big M's turn. Jesus.
Well, I can't contact Big M.
Is he in the stupid box?
Yeah. Can you dispel it?
No, you have to like.
Okay.
Can you dispel
You go back to
In
sleep.
theory.
I'll go wake him up again.
Mm,
Hey, I'm sorry to wake you up.
mm,
We need you to spell something real quick.
mm.
No? Well, actually, I'm gonna keep you awake until you dispel it.
Big fan.
Mm. You just go back real quick. Kicks you in the mouth.
Nah, don't care. You don't kick very hard.
Get up, I move like 20 feet away.
I'll go over there and follow him.
Fuck off.
Just
Really?
dispel his cube,
I-
and then
Uh,
you can go to bed.
I don't know how to do that.
There's movement
Right.
above you in the canopy. It moves away. Something. You didn't see anything. You just heard the rustling. And something land on another tree.
Do I notice it?
Yeah.
As he's looking up, I'm gonna go walk back and go back this way.
Videos. Let's play a game of hide and seek.
Okay.
Someone's hiding. Let's go seek
Okay.
them.
Ooh. Oh. And she just jumps up and like through the canopy above it.
Then I will go and start climbing the tree.
Okay.
I'll start. I have a 35 climb speed. Let's just dash at 70.
Okay. Yeah, it's not a super tall tree.
Just start dashing through the trees, or jump from one tree to another tree.
That would be athletics or acrobatics.
Yeah, I'm doing athletics. A 15.
Okay. Yeah. You
Try
move through the
to-
trees.
Try to pin down the person or something that is hopping through the trees.
All right.
Make a perception check.
Sure.
A 25.
Okay. Swinging through, you can see what looks to be a crouched figure, sort of obscured. You can really only see the back.
Is
as
it George of the jungle?
No. You don't see many details. As they are crouched in like a few leaves of a tree, and you can see they're crouched in the tree. They seem to be looking off in the direction of the camp. They're pretty close, not super close, but pretty close to the camp.
Telepathically. Do you see him?
Huh? What's your perception modifier? Also, you're getting close to the point where if you stay up any longer, you will not receive your long rest.
+2.
+2? She doesn't. She said she just like kind of climbs up to the tree next to you and digs in the claws, so she stays scoped in and just looks up and says, "I don't see anything." Not men.
I will try to sneak up on him.
Okay, I guess I'll try.
Trying to be as stealthy
Oh,
through the
it's just like
trees. Ooh, that is a 10.
A 10? Okay. So you hop to a tree that would allow you to hop to the tree that it's at, and as you do, you land on a branch, sort of like on a smaller branch with one of your feet, and it snaps, and you manage to not fall, but it creates this loud sound as you look up as the figure, you see it turn, and it seems now that you get a closer look, it's pretty small, and it seems to be completely covered in fur. And as it turns towards you, you see as it grips the branch, it has elongated arms, big, wide, like muzzle, sort of like weird bald head. It is an orangutan. As it and then jumps off and you hear into the jungle.
Huh, okay. It's alright.
Monkey.
Oh, it's just a monkey.
Monkey?
Ape, whatever. It's you're gonna be politically correct. It's something.
It's a primate.
Yeah.
Helios doesn't know what the fuck a monkey
Oh,
is.
okay. I thought you were. I
No.
thought you were being politically
No.
correct.
Oh yeah, politically correct to the chimps.
I'll climb down the tree.
Scientifically correct.
Scientifically correct, yeah.
I'll climb down the tree and return to camp.
And you just collapse into the bed as you kick Orly awake, I assume.
No,
Okay.
I forgot.
All right.
And
So
nobody's
on watch.
Fun. Like I said, what's it to me
Well,
if you guys are dead?
You wake up, stretch, you get dressed, and you snap, dispelling your box, and you suddenly feel an immense weight come crashing down onto you, and as you kind of scramble up, you look and you see surrounding the camp, hanging on various limbs in the boughs of the tree.
I
One kind of like curiously approaching Helios. various kinds of monkeys. There are a few like King Julian. Is that neighbor?
Neighbors?
Yeah, there are a few like, or no. Oh my god, macaques. Yeah. There are a few macaques, a few chimps, orangutans, and there is one gorilla that is currently sitting on its knuckles, like cross-legged.
I did sleep in a tree.
Okay, or rather, it is hanging from a branch, and you can see it is just staring at Harkon. None of them appear aggressive.
Yeah, but what's on top of me?
It was a macaque.
And it falls off? Or?
Yeah, it like fell on you and then scattered away.
What's on top of me?
Oh, it's macaque.
A few of the nearby monkeys kind of like turned and like froze, and so you're just in a staring match with a few of these monkeys now.
Molo.
I'm gonna just like, hello.
Let me see.
Yeah, you all kind of slowly wake up to this. You wake up to a large gorilla face, just like.
Molo slowly reaches.
As you begin casting spell, you see as it like, but.
Hello.
So,
Molo reaches for something and pulls out, looks like a small like beanbag pouch, and he just chucks it into the remains of the fire.
Okay.
And it bursts into fireworks.
Yeah, you see a few of them they all like jump back, and they're like, just staring at this.
Oh, they don't get scared and run away?
No, you actually noticed before you threw it in, a few of them are actually looking at the fire, which has basically died down. Because nobody was tending it, as everybody was asleep. So they were kind of like poking at the ashes, and as you did that, they're like kind of like inching closer to it.
Seriously? Fireworks are going off.
Yes.
Like,
yeah, as I cast spell. Hello there.
Are you guys waking up?
I'm awake. I'm just terrified at the moment.
Yeah, there's a monkey like sitting on your chest, like a relatively looks like a super young chimp, and it's just kind of like.
Hey, no. What the? Guys?
Each creature within 10 feet of the fireworks needs to make a Constitution saving throw or become blinded.
Okay. A few of them go "Arr!" and like kind of like stumble backwards, clutching their eyes.
End of your next turn.
But a lot of their focus seems to be on Harkon.
Give. Oh, not.
That's right! Back! Back! Molo's screaming.
I'll just.
They're like not paying attention to you.
I'll hop up and climb down the tree.
Okay.
Snap off a branch while I'm at it.
It on the ground next to you, and as it stands up, it's a fucking gorilla.
Yeah.
Looks to be older and male.
We give fire.
Trying to talk to
And
them
then,
skin.
We give fire.
You know, it
but
worked
only
out sometimes.
After win in battle.
It speaks to that weird drake thing.
Yeah, but that's more.
So all of you watch
Blonde thing.
as Harkon's speaking with this gorilla. The gorilla suddenly like backs up a little bit, like extends its full body upwards, standing back over, and charges at Harkon.
Why does this always go wrong?
It's not going wrong.
You see the other monkeys; they aren't moving to fight as well. They seem to be just watching. A few of them are like, and like.
This is a show of dominance.
Fucking
Like gorilla.
My idea failed, and it looks like they're having a monkey fight. Let's say we get out of here.
Oh, monkey see, monkey do.
Yeah, I mean, we can just. Yeah.
We're like, yes, I am king of the monkey. Where'd you guys go?
I will say it is weird that they aren't scared by your.
Yeah, seriously.
Seriously. Like they didn't even get scared.
Like, seriously.
Like, I'm super intimidated.
Totally should have worked.
I'll be right back.
It's not every day you get to fight a gorilla.
Yeah.
I
wanna
so
be a
around
gorilla?
grab my
Huh?
You
caffeinated
want to
water.
be a gorilla?
Yeah.
I want to beat a gorilla. Yeah.
What if I can make you a gorilla?
I'm pretty sure I am one, but just a little bit stronger. I don't think an 8 can beat a 23 strength.
I mean, you would know it's a fucking giant ape.
Yeah.
Where? Monster Mania?
Might be in the back of, maybe in the back of PHB.
No, I checked there. I thought that's where it was. They have giants. I don't know if that would count. Probably not. Oh god. I didn't expect you to fight the giant ape.
Apparently it's a thing.
It is a thing, I just don't know where it is in.
Its name is just Giant Ape.
That's fine. That's actually a good place to take a break.
There you go.
Okay.
Just use that.
So we'll be right back. Take a quick 5-minute break. And we'll see you then.
What do I have to do?
Change the audio. Yeah, click the microphone. And then click that one off.